Well, here you are. You're head coach of the NBA once again. What's the feeling that you had when you first found out you got this job?
Well, first of all, gratitude to Clay and to Sam for the opportunity, to Pop and the players and the staff and everybody at San Antonio for the opportunity they gave me also. But it's just special. This is the best basketball in the world. To be able to be a head coach, particularly at a franchise with a history like Seattle and with young players like we have available to us, it's phenomenal. And I'm blessed. I've been very, very fortunate, and I'm just grateful.
You know, when we talk about young players, and we talk about the youth of this team, and all of a sudden it's a much younger team than it was about 15 minutes ago almost. I think of guys in the New York area. That you come out of Al McGuire, Jim Valvano, guys in that college, that school of basketball thought, a lot of defense, guys that can shoot from all over the place. Is that your style in that, or what do you take from that style?
Well, the defense for sure. I think you can get better defensively a lot quicker than you can on the other end. I mean, talent plays a much bigger role in the offensive end, but I think that we're going to ask our teams to play hard. We're going to ask them to defend. We're going to ask them to share the ball. If somebody's open, they're going to get the ball regardless of who it is. So, but at the same time, we got to figure out how we're going to utilize Kevin, how we're going to utilize Luke and Earl and Nick and all the guys we have here. So the offense sometimes takes a little bit longer for it to evolve. In a perfect world, I'd love to play up and down the floor. I'd love to be a good three-point shooting team, but I'd love to have the ability when it's fourth quarter and we got to go inside to somebody, that we have somebody we can go inside to that can score and get a high percentage shot or get to the free throw line.
When you were pitching this job to Sam Presti, is there one key thing you think you said to him, or one thing that you think sold you on him hiring you as the head coach?
I think it was more a couple of things that you've probably heard from Sam a lot already. I think it was one, the defensive emphasis. I think two, the fact that you want to build something that's going to last. We don't want to be good for a year or two and then have to retool it. We want to have a nucleus here that we can keep in place for a long time. And Pop has the expression, he calls it corporate knowledge. They're very lucky, but you know, a lot of the Spurs have been together for a long time, so they know each other. They know Pop's system. The staff was together with them for a long time, and that corporate knowledge is a hard thing to play against. It's difficult to quantify, but it's very hard to play against. So the only way you can get that is do a good job bringing the pieces in here that fit together and reflect that overall philosophy. And I think Sam has a very strong belief in how he wants to play, and I think fortunately for me, I share a lot of those beliefs with him.
Are you a different coach now, coaching? What have you? I guess I'll phrase it differently. Yeah. What have you learned, or what's different about you now than when you were coaching Golden State? Is there something that you can put your finger in? I read some interviews with you, said that you had changed a little bit in certain manners. What changed about you? What's different? Well,
hopefully, not that I can put my finger on, I can put my finger in. I've got 3 rings, and I learned what it takes to get a ring in this league, and it's very, very difficult. Yeah, I hope I'm a lot better coach than I was when I was at Golden State because of watching Pop and his relationships with our players. Frankly, Vinnie, from the 2 years that I did TV when I worked NBC, that gave me entree to watch a whole lot of other NBA franchises. I got to go to a lot of practices, a lot of shoot-arounds, and watch a lot of people in the 2 years in between Golden State and San Antonio. So I think my experience in the last 7 years has helped me an awful lot. And again, I've been doing this for 34 years. Doesn't mean I can't get better every year, but I think I'm 7 years removed from my last head coaching opportunity, and hopefully I've learned an awful lot by observation and by firsthand experience.
And is the fact that this franchise is maybe leaving the off-the-court situation, does that have anything to do with you at all, or is it just, hey, whatever happens, happens?
No, I'm here to coach the Seattle Sonics, and I think this is where I believe we're going to be. This is where we want to be, and I think that this city has supported this team so well for 40 plus, and there's no reason to think that's going to stop now. I don't think at all about I'm worried about getting to Las Vegas this afternoon and watching these guys and what we do on the floor. Clay's going to take care of the other, and I hope our address stays right where it is.
Well, Coach, the good thing is I can get you a good slice of pizza here, and I can get you a good corned beef sandwich here. In Oklahoma City, I can't help you.
Well, we got to sit and talk then. I need some phone numbers and some addresses.
We'll get you fixed up. Hey, thanks for a couple of minutes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
No problem.